Welcome back everyone to today's video. We're going to be looking at the weather for the next couple of days and the latest on the snow. Today, what has caused a lot of disruption for parts of it, especially the Pennine district and the South Pennine sort of Strait and parts of the West Midlands as well, and Staffordshire and Derby, especially over hills in northern Wales as well. And we will have a closer look on that later in this video. But first of all, we're going to start off with all the warnings currently issued for this big band of precipitation. For the south, it has caused very, very, very heavy rain. We've had up to 35 to 45 millimetres of rain in parts of England and South Wales, so it really is quite severe. So some flooding and power cuts could be possible with all this rain coming down at the moment. So just be aware if you are in that region that there is a lot of rain around at the moment. Now, next warning, we've got a widespread snow warning stretching from Birmingham all the way up to Newcastle upon Tyne and the northern part of England. Okay, so overnight, once again we've got a band of rain, sleet and snow. We'll move north on Thursday, and at low levels, accumulating snow will be very variable, with some places seeing little or no snow, whilst others see 2 to 5 centimetres accumulate over a few hours before gradually thawing later Thursday and overnight. Over higher ground, though, mainly above 200 metres, 5 to 10 centimetres of snow is possible, with higher totals ground of North Wales and the South Pennine. Strong and gusty easterly winds may lead to some drifting as well with that. Then we've got a snow and ice warning over Northern Ireland, just the same as that one. Then we've got a snow and ice warning for Scotland. Once again, 8 to 10 centimetres in a few locations above 300 metres with that. And then for Northern Scotland, we have got around 10 to 20 centimetres as some precipitation moves north, and icy stretches will become quite a large hazard as well as we move into tomorrow. Saturday looks like this. We've just left with that one warning over Scotland for snow and ice, so really not much going on for wintry weather as we move into the weekend. Okay, now let's go through the latest Met Office radar, see if you will experience any snow in the next couple of hours. Okay, so first of all, we're going to draw the attentions to the Pennines around Manchester, Kendal, Dumfries, Newcastle upon Tyne. Draw your attention to the Pennines and Southern Pennine district around here, because this is where we are most likely to see snow over the next couple of hours, and it will be turning readily to rain for parts of Derby and the West Midlands and the Northern Midlands as well. So snow will start to ease as we go into the evening. Now, once again, this band of snow is carrying on over places like Kendal or places like that, and just to the north of Manchester around Burnley, and it is really picking up some pace over Borough and some northern parts of England, as you can see. But some parts of snow will continue as far south as Manchester and Macclesfield, as you can see. The snow still will be around, but for places like Stoke-on-Trent, where we have seen snow leak, it will start to turn readily to rain as the milder air masses push in from the south. So once again, very heavy snow going through the night for most of the Pennines, as you can see, and it really never stops all the way through to the morning. And then parts of northern England and Scotland see most of the snow by the time we get into tomorrow, with Scotland seeing quite a lot of snow piling up into tomorrow night and into the weekend just there on the coast. So that is what we're looking like for more northern parts and with the snow. But now let's have a look at the south to see why we have had this rain warning. So as you can hear, the last couple of hours, this rain has moved in. It has not really gone anywhere. It's stuck around, bringing very, very heavy rain for parts of the south, and even more showers packing in behind it. And that's why we have had this warning for rain for a lot of the south of England. Okay, that is most of the short range stuff done. Now let's have a look what could happen in the more extended range. So I'll look at that for you now. Okay, this is the latest run from the GFS 12Z run, latest run. So let's have a look what it's looking like for the next couple of weeks. So once again, the current situation, we've got this area of low pressure pushing in off the Atlantic, and this is what's causing the snow as it bumps into the cold air in place over parts of the UK. It will turn to snow, but it is starting to ease off now. Most of it will be cleared by the time we get into tomorrow morning. Just over the Pennines and Scotland, the cold air will remain. As we move forward, this low pressure comes in off the Atlantic and ruins all of the cold or anything like that, wrapping the wind in from the west once again. So no real sign of anything cold by this point, as we switch the wind around in from the westerlies once again. So same old picture really after that little bit of a colder day or two. Then it looks like we're going to try and get high pressure up towards Scandinavia, but does it come off? Let's have a look. So heights start to rise towards Scandinavia, but we never really get it into the position to get any easterly winds going, really. But then, by the end of the run, we actually do just get the high pressure up to Scandinavia. Not very strong, but it does actually get the wind in from a southeasterly direction, just here, as you can see. And with an area of low pressure just to the south, that could produce a little bit of snow for parts of the UK just there. But obviously it is quite far ahead, so if that does come off, is very uncertain, as you can see. So we wrap the wind in from the east, but does it last for long? Not really. We get the high pressure back in, and the wind starts to wrap around from the west, and the Atlantic wins the battle once again. So really, it's not looking that promising for anything cold over the next couple of weeks, but it is, the chances are going to increase as we could have another warming in the stratosphere over the North Pole, which could increase blocking signals over the next couple of weeks. So don't get your hopes down at the moment. Even though we are nearly in March now, we could have something a bit like the Beast from the East, where the coldest of the winter comes later in the winter. So just be aware, the winter is not over yet, and the spring could be quite a cold one. So just keep that in mind. Okay, we're going to finish the video off with the 850 HPA temperature and precipitation anomalies for the next couple of weeks for Sheffield today. As you can see, they've seen a lot of snow up there today in Sheffield, extreme amounts in some places around Buxton, Sheffield and the South Pennines over the last couple of hours. Alright, so at the moment, once again, we have got quite a lot of precipitation around over the next couple of hours, but it is going to start to drop off, as you can see, and we will start to go drier as we go into the long run, because there is that signal of high pressure trying to push in. It looks like we could have a bit of a cooler interlude next week, but after that we are very scattered. We've got a lot of runs going quite mild, but we have got quite a few runs going very cold. So it is still all to play for as we go into the second half of February. It is a real split, as you can see, of what does come off. But just keep in mind, even though a lot of these models are going for milder weather, a lot of the models were going for colder weather around here a couple of days ago, and that completely collapsed. So the idea for milder weather could completely collapse, and we could end up having really cold weather. So just keep in mind, it's not all certain yet about not much cold heading our way over the next couple of weeks. Now that is all I've got for you in today's video, so thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.